Oh no, my batteries are running out in my lights. Ugh. Rubbish that is. Anyway, I should probably crop them out later, so never mind. Hi guys, it's me Emily, and welcome back to the channel. So tonight I'm going to do just a couple of nail art designs using dotting pens that I've seen done over the last couple of weeks. Everywhere I look there seems to be someone doing art using dots, and obviously dots are quite simple, so I'm thinking it's going to be pretty hard for me to mess that up. That's the plan. So I'm going to do a couple of nails with some medusa gels obviously, and then use some different colour medusa gels to do dotty patterns and things, flowers, and I'm going to try and make a little teddy bear that I saw you can do with dots, and some heart art with dots. And yeah, I'm just going to see what I can get done and fit on each nail. So that's the plan, so that's what I'm going to do. But first I'm going to paint both these nails all one sort of base colour. I found this brush earlier which seems to be a good application brush. It's quite nice and soft and shiny, not that that probably matters, but yeah, it's quite flat, so I'm hoping it'll go on well. If not, I have backup brushes. Now these I'm not sure, I think these are meant to be for acrylic, because they're like the same, I don't know, they're the same sort of sizes you get for acrylic, 12, 14, 10. But ultimately I don't think it matters that much as long as I can put the colours on with it, so I will try and use this number 12 brush that I have here, if this smaller one does not turn out as I'm hoping. But yeah, there's my backup, that's for something else. Yeah, that's the first one I'm going to do. Is I'm going to paint number 17, Coral Sky, which is like a sort of neutral coral colour. Oh, good lord, I used the used the number 12 brush straight away. See, yeah, that's what comes with not planning things properly. No, this isn't going to work because it's putting streaky lines in it. This brush is obviously not meant for this. That's quite a cool effect actually. I quite like the effect. However, it's not supposed to be like that, but maybe it is. Actually, maybe I will just do this now with this brush and have the little streaky lines. Let it be what it is and not panic and not try and alter it in any way. So we'll see what happens. Art, see, is art. That's what I'm trying to do more of at the moment, not judge myself too much when I do make a mistake, if I make a mistake. And I mean, as mistakes go, this ain't the end of the world. It still looks really pretty because it's an amazing colour. And it actually looks really quite cool, I think, with the stripy finish. Oh yeah, I like it. So there you go. Oh, that line went a bit squiggly. So this is now officially... a little bit more. And there you go. This is now my official stripy painting brush. Probably got a specific name for this kind of effect, but I'm going to call it stripy. It's sort of like, it looks a bit like a wood. I don't know if you can see that very well on the camera. But yeah, I'm going to leave it as is because I think it's quite cool. Not being lazy at all. But genuinely, I think if it's turned out like that, it's maybe supposed to have done so. That's that. So yeah, that's that first one. Oop! Painted like with that brush. Now then, what I didn't get ready, which I said to myself I was going to be a bit more prepared on this time, was the base gel and wipes to rinse the brush in between colours. I didn't do that. I've literally been trying to record this video for nearly 2.5 hours because I was waiting for another video that I've gone on and on about on Instagram that took 36 hours or something or other to upload. Wanted that to finish so it stopped taking up all my phone because I couldn't do much else on my phone except comment on things. I couldn't watch anything without it buffering loads, and I'm always moaning about my internet. I even tried to get broadband earlier and it got refused because of my address. You know, you just can't get it here. I don't think the wires are here, so yeah. I'm stuck with my mobile data for now, but it's better than having none at all, so I'll stop moaning about it. Yeah, so this video's took me quite a long time to actually get recorded. Oh, this one, sorry, I forgot to say what it was. The second nail I'm going to paint the base as number 191, mint for you. Mint for you. Yeah, so that's number 191, mint for you. That's what I'm going to do the base in for this second nail. And hopefully this brush, well, I'll say hopefully, let's just see what happens. See how it goes on. Yeah, this one's going on smoother. So pretty, like an aqua, I said before, like a aquamarine sort of shade. And that's my birthstone, and as I'm always going on about, green is my favourite colour, so anything green is all good. There's so many amazing green shades in Medusa. Oh, these brushes are pants, there's little hairs coming out of them. Oh, that's a little bit frustrating. I was doing so well, and the brush has come out to sabotage me. It's a conspiracy. Oh, the thing doesn't want to come out. Is that it? Did I get it? I hope so. I don't quite know what I'm going to do about this now, but I'm going to try and fix it. Hopefully no more hairs. Maybe that hair is still there. No, it's gone, I think. Phew. Right, so, sorry, waffling on. This one is less stripy. Ooh. Might still need to do 2 coats on this because it's quite a light, translucent-y sort of colour. I want to kind of cover up any mistakes that I've made in my application a bit, maybe. Not moaning, not putting myself down, just saying if there's a way of making it look a little bit better, maybe I could with another coat. Maybe it isn't that bad. I mean, I'm going to be covering it in flowers and dots and whatnot anyway, but let's see. Oh, what are these little lumps? It's all off this blinking brush. It's all off this blinking brush, and I can't get it straight. Another hair come off the brush. This is the thing, you see. I knew I should have used my new Gel Obsession brushes, but I didn't have them to hand. I thought I'll give these ones a go that I bought from Amazon a little while ago, because they, you know, they're sold as an art brush set for nail art. So I thought they've got to at least be good for application. Come on, because they were only £6, I think, for the set. I wasn't expecting miracles, but I expected them to at least apply the polish without hairs coming off. But there you go, learning lesson. I mean, lesson learned. Shan't buy brushes from there again. And I have some, hopefully have some better ones there to use now anyway. So it's a temporary issue. Right. Put that there a second. And I just need to cure those. Just need to cure those. And pop them in the lamp, she says. Where's the lamp? I had to move it earlier. There it is. Because I'm all about that bass, no trouble. Oh, no escaping that song. Whenever I use base gel in any way, it's there. That song, I can't even say, is it Meghan Trainor? It is, isn't it? Yep. That song comes whenever I use base coat for anything. Base coat, base gel, whatever you want to call it. Meghan Trainor gets brought up in some way. Anyway, yeah, there's worse songs I could be obsessing about. I remembered the song that I had in my head the other day at the supermarket. It wasn't what I thought it was. It was New Kids on the Block. New Kids on the Block, Hanging Tough. OMFing-G. Where did that come from? Where? Who put it? No one put that on the radio. It's just not there. It's in my head. Anyway, probably shouldn't admit those things on camera. I'll be took off to the funny farm next. Anywho, that brush is no longer needed. So I shall pop these two over here, out of the way, and get these two wonderful. Look how beautiful they are. So pretty. I really like that stripiness. Loving the stripiness on that coral nail. Might do that more often. Some mistakes happen for reasons, see? So I figured out a new effect I can do. Yeah, so that is what I am starting with. And I've got quite a few different size dotting pens. I think you use these ones for sort of petally shapes because they're not all round, they're sort of more of an ovally shape, and these ones are more round. You can see that hopefully on that rubbish camera. But yeah, so I'm going to try and do some different things. Hopefully they work out. But if they don't, it is what it is, and I'm trying my best. That's all I can do. And practice makes perfect. So yes, onwards and upwards. Get rid of those two for now. Sorry, frog in my throat. You get the pink ready. Right, I'm going to use the neon pink number 156, cherry blossom number 192, and Bellini 190 to do some flowers. And then I want to use in the middle of those. I was torn between using a gold in the middle or yellow. I'm going to use the gold, I think. No, I'm going to use both. I'm going to use both. Sod it. Why on earth not? So that's for the middle. So flowers are going to go on the green nail, I think. Let's open these up. Use the cherry blossom first. Take these lids off properly this time. Hopefully. Oh. We'll make a right mess. Don't go down the sides. I need another wipe. Okay, my Gel Obsession wipes I got the other day. Take a few of those out. Up there. Make sure it's not all around the edge. I want to keep my little pretty gold pots as pretty as possible. I knew that they'd get some mess on them because, hey, it's me and I'm not the most tidy of people, but not on the second day of opening them new. Right, so here we go with some dots. Pick this up. Use that one actually. Use this little stand. Some dots. Let's go with 1, 2. These are quite small, these dots. I thought they'd be bigger. I don't know why, because obviously it's the same size as the dotty pen is. I suppose I can stretch them out a bit if I need them bigger. Bring this back into like a circle. I went a bit mad with that one. Pull these down a little bit. They're more petally shaped. I'll pull them up a bit. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull them up. Yeah, this isn't exactly what I saw. I'm kind of winging it now because I didn't mess it up. Sorry, I've got to change my wording. I didn't do it as I was expecting to do it, so it's kind of changed a little bit, but it's still flowery, so it's okay. I'm going to get a different size to do the middle part. Grab the yellow. This is primary yellow, number 228. Oh, a bit of that. Let's put it in the middle. See, it's a little flower. Oh, light's in the way. I noticed today I haven't got the big halo on my screen that on my background that I normally have. I don't know why, because the light hasn't moved. So I'm not sure what that's all about, but I shouldn't moan. I'm not moaning because it's better if it's not all in the way. Right. I'm going to do a different flower, but try not to mess this one up, or not mess it up. Try and do this one a little bit more like I saw it being done. I'm going to use the neon pink this time. This is amazing, this colour. I'm going to leave this lid on because I want to actually use the paint that's on the lids, not waste it, if possible. Nail, I'll do this one on the side a little bit more. One dot, make these dots a little bit bigger. Two dots. Three dots. Don't use your fingers to wipe it off, people. Be more patient than me and use a wipe or something. Something you're supposed to use. Because you just smudge it. Make it look worse. Right. Oh, what is wrong with my circles? Well, this is the first time I'm doing it, so. Oh, you know, actually I saw a different flower earlier that would work with this. This kind of more relaxed shape, shall we say. So yeah, I'm going to try and do that one. Still use a dotting pen to do it, I believe. You do like more of like a splodgier floral shape, floral shape. And then you use a lighter colour, so I'm going to grab that cherry blossom. Picked the wrong day to wear a cream jumper. Do you know what happened? Oh, I'll just say this quickly now because I brought it up now. Before I did the video, another thing that went wrong is I spilt coffee all over my clean cream jumper. Can you believe it? That's after I've wiped it and done God knows what to try and get it off. Yeah, I couldn't find another cardigan and I was flipping freezing, so I couldn't just put it straight in the wash, and it would make too much noise at this time of day. So yeah, I've basically ruined my jumper completely. Great, you see, and then you swirl some lighter colour for it and it looks a bit like a rose. And then you can put some little, get to use some little green leaves. I'll put the lids, I'm going to leave these open to use them again. I want some green for leaves, and I've got a massive pile of greens. I think a darker one would be better, and a sparkly one. Yay, I picked the right one. This is Emerald New Year, number 91. Oh, need this. Open without getting much more on my fingers. Oh, I'll put it all over the dotting pen. Maybe I can use this to do the leaves. Again. The plan is what it is. Sorry, that doesn't make sense. The art is what it is. Yep. See, that looks pretty doody, I think, for a rose. And yeah. A little bit more. My first ever rose attempt, I'm quite impressed with that. Pop that there. I'm going to take one more stab at doing a flower. Where are we again? Here's another one to pull that up. This is Bellini. This is number 190 Bellini. It's again a sort of peach colour. Very, very pretty. I can't use that one because it's not the right shape for what I want to do right now. I need a round. Oh, I need that one. I need this one. Make sure, yeah, it's nice and clean. And pop some colour on. Over there. Pick up my green nail. And here, do a circle if possible. I'll try and come onto the camera because I've noticed I keep sort of going on and off camera on my videos. I don't mean to. I don't really know how it happens. I start off well and then it just sort of gets worse and worse as I go through the video. I get further away from the middle. Okay, one more, hopefully. Shaking a bit. shaking. Wait. There we go. And that one actually did what I wanted it to do. So I've got that light's doing my head in a bit now. Got like five dots. And I'm just going to do a different colour in the middle. I'm going to use the gold this time. This is 24K, number 196. Jelly stuck on the bottom. Yeah, this is the really nice gold. It's beautiful. So amazing, this gold. Yeah, nice bit of gold on the end there. And pop it in the middle of my flower. Oh, that's pretty. There you go, see? So simple. It's just a little flower. We did that all over. Yeah, very happy with that one as well. There you go. I've done 3 different kinds of flowers with one tool, dotting pen. I'm going to leave that there because I will need it again. I'm going to do something else on this nail as well. What was I going to do? It wasn't just flowers. I was going to do the teddy bear. I just got to remember how it was done. The teddy bear was done. Yeah, sorry, I just had to remind myself about that because there's so many ideas in my head, it doesn't always end well. I need to get some different colours out. I need the black and the white. The black and the white for the bear. I'm not sure if I left black out actually. It doesn't matter, I can use the white with another colour. I'll use white with... Who says a bear has to be that colour, you know? So yeah, I'll use the blue. But anyway, so I'm going to do some... I've just remembered something else I was going to try as well with some flowers using little hearts for petals. Lastly, I'm going to do... Oh, sorry, I need to wipe this off properly. Wipe that off. And the colour that I'm going to use to do these little heart flowers is this one. I'm going to use titanium tulips for a bit of glitz. If I remember rightly, this is pretty glittery. Pretty glittery. Pretty is the right word. Stop. Yeah, look at that. It's amazing. Ooh. Yes, that's number 88, titanium tulips. Amazing colour. It's quite thick. I'm not sure if it's going to... Oh, that's okay because the petals will just be a bit more 3D, which is quite cool anyway. I saw some that were like that actually. So the hearts... Oh, maybe supposed to use a smaller thing for hearts actually. A smaller dotting pen for the hearts. Oh no, that's okay actually. It's okay, it is what it is. That way, dot, another dot, and then a little bit in the middle to pull down. There's 2 hearts. And then do another of the same, hopefully. Dot, dot, a dot, and a little bit putting. Oh no, the paint's come off. I need a bit more colour. Oh, just come across up there. Don't do the same thing again. Remember your mistakes, Em. Remember your mistakes, Emily. Don't wipe it with your finger. Fix it in a minute. It will be fine. Right. 1, 2. Put it down a bit. So there's my first attempt at 4 hearts as petals. And then I'm going to use the gold in the middle again, I think. No, actually I'm not. I'm going to use a different colour in the middle. I just want to fix that bit. Maybe this will fix it. Yay! Good thinking, Okay, Right, so now I just need a middle colour. So I'm going to use some cherry blossom in the middle actually. Put that in the middle. Very cool, like so. And there is another flower idea with heart petals. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 different flowers with one tool. Well, a couple of different tools, but they're the same thing. Dotting tools is what I meant. Right, let's just get those colours off so we can use them again. Not the colours. Well, I will be using them again, I mean the pens. So that's titanium tulips. Put the lid back on. No, it's this lid. Yeah, right. I'm going to put this up. Actually, funny enough, I need it that way because I need to do this. I'm going to do. I don't need to. I'm doing. I need to change my vocabulary completely. I've noticed a lot of my vocab tends to be pretty negative, focused on the negatives. So I need to like retrain my brain a bit. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to try and do. So now I've got to try and do like a biggish circle for the face of the bear. And again, you can use a dotting tool for this, so I'm just going to do that. I'm going to do a gold. I'm going to do a gold teddy bear. That's the plan. I'm going to get quite a bit of the gold. I'm going to do it in this corner because it's kind of on a corner of a nail that I saw it done. Just going to go round and round and round to fill in the circle. Make it a little bit more round. A little bit more round. Oh, am I going off cam again? Sorry guys, I get so involved in what I'm doing I don't check. Oh. Buzzity buzz buzz. Somebody's probably gone live on Instagram. I hope it's not Max Estrada because I hate missing those. But it is what it is. Watch it later if need be. Because he does record them all, I think. Now you can see it's like a gold circle. It's kind of a bit, not as smooth as I'd perhaps like it to look. I'm going to try and make it a bit more, actually. That bit's a bit too thin, I need to put some more colour on that. It's all fixable, it's all okay. Right, there we go. So there's my face, and then ears. Do two circles on the top of the head, so. Sorry, talking to myself. You see the ears now? See the little ears? I think I'm going to have to cure this in between because obviously I need to do some white and some other colours inside the gold. And I don't want it to mix the colours up too much. So yeah, I'm going to cure that before I add any details. Right. Right. I'm going to cure that and the flowers for now. I'm going to pop you there. Oh, no I'm not. I'm going to pop you on my heart. Oh, no I'm not. I'm going to put you down there apparently. Blimey. Pop you there. That's what I meant to do. Right. Into cure for 60 seconds. Remember where the button is. This is the second one in. Perfect. Hopefully I didn't knock that as it was going in. Yeah, so to put details on I just need to do the eyes, the nose, I need the white, which is number 1 Flying Nimbus. Actually, I'm going to need that same big dotty pen for that one. I need to get the gold off. Get the gold off. I'm going to pop this. Oh, blimey. I'm going to pop this yellow away for now because I don't think I'm going to need the yellow until a little bit later. The pinks and the... No. I'm going to need basically a lot of greens in a minute. I'm doing a design with some different green shades. Planning to. And then that'll be on the snail. It's like a kind of Mandala-y type thing. Mandala. Probably saying it completely wrong, sorry. But yeah, I know what I mean. And hopefully you do too. And you will know when you see what I do, what I meant. Right. I am going to go through and take all these lids off properly at some point soon because it's hard to get into them. There we go. Just the cured flowers. Very cool for my first attempt. I think I'm actually really impressed with that. Yeah. Perfect. So my little bear is cured and ready to have some detail added to it. So I'm going to just do the eyeballs. That's all you need the white for. Then you're supposed to use black for the rest, but I'm going to use a bit weird. I know I'm going to use like a dark. I'm either going to use the blue. Yeah, or yeah, no, do you know, actually I might find the black. It's only next to me here in this box. So yeah, I'll find the black because I think the black will be more effective actually. There we go. Right, I'm just going to get some white on this dotting pen for the eyeballs. Oh, please don't shake. Right. It's very hard for me not to shake when I do these things. I'll make the 2 eyes, 1 eye. Ooh. Shaking again. It's because I'm thinking about it. Right, calm. Oh, dainty things. Dainty squiggly art would be fine, but nothing like this. Because I can't be, it's supposed to be that way. You know, unless I can get away with that with squiggly lines. I don't know if that looks good enough. 2 eyes. But it is, yes it does. It is what it is. I've made it. I did it myself. Oh, did it myself. And I've just messed it up right away there. But I've got a little fixie thing that I used earlier, which I can use again. Just to wipe that bit of white off. Hopefully. Get that off. Yeah, cool. Put that there. Now I'm going to find the black. Oh, sorry about the bang. I'm going to find the black. Heels. It'll be the last one I pick up. It really was the last one I picked up. This is First New Moon number 84, which is black basically. I'm going to use this for the detaily bits. Is that a round one? No, that's not a round one. We need a round one. There we go. This pink one is round. Actually, should I cure it again? The eyes, do you reckon? Yeah, I'm going to have to cure it in between. Because the white is going to get mixed with the black, is it not? I'll use a little flashy lamp for that there. Love this flashy lamp. It's cool. It looks amazing, but it works really well as well. Occasionally I have to shake it to make it work. Even with brand new batteries in it, but that's a minor. It works for a while. It just stops working every so often. It came all the way from the States, so I'm not complaining. Okay. Hopefully that's enough just to allow me to pop these. Do some pop-up eyes. Move that back a bit. And yeah, this I'm just going to try and do the more. Too much actually. to be a big old 3D pupil like it's going to be if I don't get, yeah, just wipe a bit off. Make that one a bit bigger like that one is. You see, he's got eyeballs. This teddy bear looks a bit scarier than the one I saw, but hey ho. I'm going to do the bits inside his ears black as well, actually. And his mouth was black. Well, you didn't see his mouth, you just saw his nose. I remember now, yeah, it was just his nose. Eee, see my little bear? I think he's cute. What shall I call him? Think of a name for him. Think of a name, or is it a him? It could be a her. I think it should be a her, actually. What can I name her? Name her Shimmer. Shimmer the bear, because she's all shimmery and gold. Very cool. You know what, guys? I'm actually really impressed. I'm just bigging myself up a little bit. But actually, it's my first attempt, and with my shaking and everything else, I don't think that's that bad. It's a very cool little bear. Maybe his eyes are a little bit a touch too big. But he's paying attention. Sorry, she's paying attention. Oh no, Glimmer. Glimmer's a better name. Glimmer the bear. Glimmer. As in Glimmer of Hope. Yep, that's her name, Glimmer. So, welcome to the world, Glimmer. Right, pop the black away. Pop that away, away. I don't think I'm going to need it, anything I'm doing in a second. So yeah, I'm just going to cure that quickly with this flashy lamp as well. So I can make a start with this Mandala Art that I saw. I've seen it done a couple of different ways, but I'm going to try and do those too. So hopefully it works out. Actually no, do you know, I'm going to put this in the lamp because I can do the other nail while it's in there anyway. I'm going to give that whole nail another 60 seconds in there. It's properly done, properly cooked. Right, and I'm going to put over some top coat over them as well at the end, because the Medusa gels have a tacky layer on them. The ones I've used so far do. So that obviously the non-white top coat will make that go away. Yeah, so I'm going to use that, the top coat Z. Where are we? The top coat Z. Yeah, I used it the other day on some swatches and it was amazing, so I know that's going to work well. Right, the greens. Now I'm going to use quite a lot of greens for this next nail design. Put those there because I just need round dotting pens for this. But I need a lot of different colour greens. Or maybe some gold would work as well. Actually, I'm going to take that lid off that. Use this one. Grab my, sorry, just grab my bin. Grab my gold bin. Because I'm going to pop some of this. Let's see that. I saw everyone using the, you know, the big crystals, these, on their tables and stuff. So I managed to figure out where you got them from. And I got myself one. And before that I didn't have one. And I had some little door handles I was going to use for door handles, cupboards and stuff. And I've been cheating and having that on my side just to make it a bit sparkly. But yeah, if I could get that metal bit off, that'd be amazing. Amazeballs, but yeah, it's really shiny and really cool. It'll look great on when I get my new place, on my cupboard door handles anyway, and my wardrobes and stuff. Yeah, so it stands up there quite well, doesn't move around. Anyway, another little hack if you're looking for something for your desk. Door handles, where it's at, apparently, according to me anyway. Let's just take this film layer off this one. Oh, I'm going to lose a bit of the product. But I need it off because it's getting in my way, I'm afraid. Yeah, greens. The pinks I don't think I'm going to be using at the moment. Not for a bit. Pop that over there just in case I do change my mind. I'm going to strip all these as I go along. They're little foil tops off them. Turquoise Gems is another green. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. See, there's a lot on that lid. Do you know what? Now I'm going to use what's on that lid to do this next design. Because I'm just literally throwing paint away and there's nothing wrong with it at all, these gels. So I'm just throwing it, wasting it. Getting it all over my thumb. Again, that's the same thumb that got it all on it last time I did this. Blue I don't need at the moment. Envy is another beautiful sparkly shimmery number. Use the lid for that one as well. Oh, in my eye. Mystical Rain, number 92. This is one of my favourite colours. Amazing. So yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, sorry. Apple Gumdrop, number 177. I didn't give you the number of all these, did I? Silly Wally. This one was Turquoise Gems, number 94. This one was Envy, number 255. This one again is Mystical Rain, number 92. Then we've got the Emerald New Year, number 91. And the 24K, number 196, which is the gold. And now Apple Gumdrop, number 177. There. Over there. And is there another one? Is there another green? I was going to use, no, I wasn't going to use another green. No, I wasn't, that was it. Yeah, 5, that's right. Right, so yeah, using this nail, I'm going to do some dots of different colour greens. Hopefully, anyway, that's the plan, man. I'm going to put some on this little lid and use it like a, I need to get one of those little palettes. I've got some other things I was using instead of. Oh, I haven't got them here at the minute. Right, so this, I'm going to start off doing these dots. Oh, it's not showing up. What's going on? Oh, there we go, just didn't use enough. Didn't use enough. So I'm just going to do some dots going around in a... Dots in a little kind of circle, sort of semicircle around the bottom of the nail. That was, oh yeah, that was the Mystical Rain. So I should know that was my favourite one. That was the Mystical Rain being used around the bottom. And I'm going to get some Apple Gumdrop. Apple Gumdrop to do some more dots outside of those ones. Sort of line them up, but leave a little bit of a gap. Shaking again. So frustrating when I do that. It can't be helped, it is what it is. 2, 3. Oh, I've kind of not done them lined up, Wally. But again, it'll be okay. Oh. Next colour I'm going to use some of the turquoise gems. Keep doing that same kind of as you get bigger, obviously you're going to need more dots because you've got more space to fill. So that's okay. That's perfect. Oh, I used the word perfect to describe something I'm doing. My goodness. That's never happened before, I don't think. I'm going to use next Envy, because it's a lighter shade. I think that'll work. Oop. You should pick up enough of the colour. You guys let me know as well if I mean the last few videos I've uploaded, I've kept them real time because I was seeing on other videos of other people's that some people prefer them not to be sped through and whatnot because they can't follow it properly. I'm not saying that people actually want to follow what I'm doing. I wouldn't recommend it, but you know, just if you think it's a good idea or not in the comments. I'm still going to do some sped through, but this one I'm going to upload without speeding it through. That looks really pretty. You can see all the different dots. I wish I had a better camera. Yeah, I've only got one more row of coloured dots to do, and then I will do the next part of it. I'm going to use a darker colour again. I'm going to go for the Emerald New Year for the last row. Up, 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 and up. So if you're getting a bit more confident now towards the end with my dotting ability, or my bopping. Right, try and get this. Let me just pop this down a second. Oh, take it away from me. Snatching. Don't snatch, Mr. Magnet. And then I left a bit of a kind of a gap in the middle. I'm going to use the gold 24K. Oh, just to do a bit of a dot there, so it's not completely empty. That was an executive decision. I don't know if I needed to do that or not. Anyway, so there we go. That's the dotting done. You can see. Oh, I'm going to be turning the video around so it'll be up the right way. I keep forgetting that. But yeah, you see, you've got like the dots in all the beautiful colours. I mean, you can do it, just leave it like that. I think that looks stunning like that. It's really pretty, and then you can sort of do it further up on the other side. You know, so it's coming off of the edges. That's what I would do if I was doing a whole nail like it. But then I'm going to grab, I'm going to try and grab this little, it's kind of like a little pointy sharp brush. Hopefully this will work for it. You can use a cocktail stick as well, I think. And then you kind of, hopefully I can when I'm not shaking so much, you pull these kind of through. You pull them through each other like that. You kind of, oh, been on the wonk. I knew I should have left it alone. But yeah, no, it is. Oh, I'm shaking. It might be this brush, to be fair, because it's making kind of scratchies in it rather than pulling it through. This brush again was one of those cheap brushes. So I know a bad workman always blames his tools, but no, seriously, you can see like the scratchiness in it. So that's what's happened. Oh, but hopefully you can see the effect I was trying to go for. I say it's like a peacock tail. Still think it looks pretty cool, to be honest. But yeah, when I do it next time, I'll leave them just as dots, and I'll, you know, invest in some better brushes. I mean, the liner brushes that I got from Medusa actually might have worked with this. I've never used a liner brush before, because that would have pulled it through. You know, you pull the dots through each other. You can still, don't know if you can see it very well, but it's still a pretty look. That's a really pretty pattern to have on a nail, I think. Yeah, so that's beautiful. It is what it is, and it's worked out how it's worked out. What was the other one I was going to do? There was one more design I wanted to try. Oh yeah, it was the stripes. Yeah, you paint round like a rainbow, I suppose. A rainbow. So unfortunately, or maybe I could do a green rainbow. Yep, I'm going to do a green rainbow. So I'm going to do green. Try to do green little arches. Oh, why I keep using Envy first. I keep using Mystical Rain first, because it is in fact my favourite colour. So you think I'd use it on one of the bigger parts of it. Maybe I'll use it twice, use it near the top as well. Actually, just wipe that off too soon. I wanted to put some more colour. There. There's my first little archway. And then next, I'll use the... This is Envy, isn't it? Yes, this is Envy. Still not used to all the names, but I'm better at remembering these than I am a lot of other things, to be honest. I think it's because I've looked at them so much over the last couple of weeks on different people's lives and, you know, looking at what I ordered and whatnot, and yeah, getting used to them a little bit. Right, if this is supposed to be done with a dotting tool or with a brush, this rainbow, because it's actually, I think it would have been easier with a brush, but hey, I started it, so I'll finish it off with the dotting tool. I'm not very good at making things easy for myself in general. Right, that is the second green, and now I want to use apple gumdrop for the next little arch. Remember, it's not cured yet, Emily, so don't get it all everywhere. I don't want to ruin my peacock art before it's gone in the lamp. I mean, the colours don't run into each other because it's amazing quality product. It doesn't do that. It stays where it is. It stays put, but I'm worried about me smudging it or knocking it out of place. Knocking it out of place. You see that? You see my little arches so far? Kind of cool. Green rainbow. Who knew? Next I'm going to use the Turquoise Gems. No, this isn't Turquoise Gems. This is Emerald New Year. Sorry, they look very similar to me. They're very different, but they just remind me of each other because they're both very sparkly. I'm trying to get that bit off that. Notice something, but I'm not going to talk it up. I'll say afterwards. These colours are so, I know I've said it over and over again, but wow, they're so pretty. Obviously there's a better way of applying this. I don't think you're meant to use a dotting tool, but like I said, I've started it, so I will complete it this way. I wouldn't know what brush to use anyway, so at least this is actually, as it stands now, it doesn't look that bad. A little bit more up here, make it more arched. Dab. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, shabop. Bop. Oh, it's so pretty. So glittery and oh, so lovely. Right, let me wipe that off. I just want another, yes, I think I am going to do a second layer of my fave, Mystical Rain. A bigger layer, and then I'll finish it off with the Turquoise Gems and the gold. Oh, sorry. Away you go, peeps. Yeah. Mystical Rain. I love the names these colours have as well. Really, really beautiful names. They really fit well. Obviously, someone's put, I've said it before, they put a lot of time into that, thinking what they look like, and very, very cool. Sometimes you can be inspired just by the name of something, you know, I believe. Makes you want to use it more and makes you want to do something with it. I like things like magical and mystical and spiritual and whatnot. I won't go all deep into that now though, because we're doing nail art, not therapy, Emily. But it is, nail art is therapy. I know that. It does definitely work for me. Helps me a lot. I was having a bad moment earlier on, but since I've been doing this, I haven't thought about it much at all. So that's very, very cool. It's very good how it can distract you from negative situations. Not me, anyway. I know it does the same for other people. I've heard them say so. Right. My last little layer is going to be of this, sorry, turquoise gems. I don't want to get it wrong again. Turquoise gems. If you look, those two, turquoise gems and emerald new year, they're both darker, and that's what it is. So I'll have to practice those two more. Practice saying them more. Just do a layer of this, and then we're about there with me green rainbow. This layer is a bit thinner than the others. That's okay. Or is it sort of even? That's all I care about at this point. Which it is, I think. There we go. There's my green glittery rainbow art. I'm not going to use the gold. I'm just going to stick to my greens. I'm going to pop these lids on just before I do the last bit, so I don't get any more on me or anywhere it shouldn't be. Right. Oh. That's correct. I think I put the wrong lid on the yellow because I've just put the yellow on a different one. But there we go. Won't be too much of a problem. So yeah, the plan is now to get. I don't know if I'm supposed to use this or I might just use one of these. And you sort of, again, like this one, you put it up like this through the colours. Yeah, so you put it through the colours like that, like I say. That's a really cool effect. Yeah, what with the peacock feather tail. I'm really impressed with that. I'm just going to cure it and then pop some top coat on them. Cure and top coat. And yeah. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, as I say. Right. I'll get the right top coat. The super glossy one, because I don't think matte would work. Or would it maybe work? Maybe I'll do the flowery one. Yeah, I will. I'm going to do the floral one with the teddy bear on it. Matte. And I'm going to do the sparkly rainbowy art. Shiny. And then we'll see how wonderful both the top coats are again. Very cool. My next video I'm going to do tomorrow morning, I'm going to use the water slide decals for the first time on video I got from Divine Decals UK off Instagram, because they're amazing. I just want to do a couple of nails with those, because I've got a plan to do something as a surprise for someone in the next couple of weeks, so I need to use decals for that. Yeah, so hopefully practice makes perfect, as I say. There we go, the both. I just want to check. Yeah, no, they're good. now to put the top coat on. I'm going to use the super matte, no white top coat, like I say, for this floral teddy bear nail. I'm going to leave the teddy bear not matte because I think it would look better shiny because it's gold, obviously. But yeah, I'm going to pop the matte over the bottom part of this nail to make the flowers matte. I'm really happy with myself that I managed to do this. Quite an achievement for me to do these. My first ever time doing sort of nail art. I've done some marble art a few times. And I've done that a few different ways. But yeah, I wasn't expecting this to turn out as it did. You know, so I'm happy with myself for doing it. Because I can sometimes talk myself out of things. That didn't happen this time, so all good. Yeah, and then like I say, I'm going to use the glossy top coat Z on my little bear friend, Glimmer. My little Glimmer lady down here in the corner. Perfection. There you go, you're all sealed in, my love. You're officially the real deal. I just want to pop her there a second until I get that baked. I'm going to bake them both at the same time. I'm going to pop top coat Z over this design to make sure it's all stays where it's supposed to go. It's B, sorry, it doesn't go anywhere, it's supposed to stay where it is. Pull that down there. Yeah, like I say, for a first attempt, I'm actually quite chuffed. Which isn't like me, because normally I find a mistake or a problem with something I'm doing, so my retraining the brain thing is obviously working in some way. It's going to take me a while while I'm doing it regularly, but I'm going to keep at it because it's definitely more helpful to be like this than keep finding fault, because there's plenty of people out there waiting to do that for me. I don't need to do it for myself. Right, there we go. Just see those before I pop them in the lamp. For the matte and glossy fabulousness happens. Just pop these lids back on. Very cool. Put my weapons there, my tools. Yeah, so thank you all for watching this, and yeah, I'm going to keep this one in real time, like I say. I hope you've enjoyed seeing me try some different kinds of dotty art using a dotting pen. And I'm going to keep looking into different ways of doing things like that, and new ways of doing nail art. And I'm also, in the next few weeks, going to try acrylic for the first time, acrylic application. And I'm going to have another couple of sets done with polygel. I'm going to do polygel sets because using the Femi Beauty method, it's definitely a lot simpler to do and less of a mess. So yeah, I'm going to do a couple of sets using polygel and some amazing glitters that I've got from Mama Does Nails and from Pretty's by Leanne. I've got some amazing glitters mixes there to use and some charms and things. And I've got my Shein order to open, which is going to be very cool. Got some rings and things in there and some charms. So yeah, that's going to be exciting. I'll do that tomorrow, the opening. And there we go. There are the finished nails. I've got the matte flowers at the bottom of that one. And my little Glimmer at the bottom, my sparkly teddy bear. And then on the other one, that green rainbow. I think that's so beautiful with the strips through it. And the little peacocky feather type pattern. Yes, so there we go. That's all of my nail art finished for today. And thank you for watching, guys. And yeah, take care and stay safe. Love ya. Bye.